I guess I didn't open this anywhere to make sure that like it goes or whatever. So do that now, but we should be live now.
Okay. Hello,
I'm gonna
everybody.
look.
I do not like the way it is open on my iPad. Yes, there we are.
Okay, I think we're good. Yay! We're sprinting again.
Yay!
I had just told you that I'm like less than 100 pages left in this, and Bookly told me that I only have an hour and a half left. I'm hoping to finish during the sprint, so I'm only gonna read this.
Okay. And then I am only reading Airfire and still there. Just making my way downtown.
You picked big books. I didn't pick big books.
I guess I just didn't realize. And then Martine commented on my vlog, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
Your
"I don't
TBR is
know."
80,000 pages.
Literally, why did I think this was a good idea?
It's 5 p.m. Central Time, which I try to make, which is what time zone we're both in. So I think most people are expecting it's like Eastern when you say it, but we're Central. So it is 5 p.m. Central right now.
Yes.
So I'm guessing it's an hour later there. Is that right? Earlier? If it's Eastern, I don't know.
Later, so it'd be
It's 5 p.m. here. I'm so bad at time zones, so don't stress me out.
I am too.
I actually just like scarfed down an apple with some caramel. It was very good. But I like I'm burping. I ate it so fast.
That's fine.
Because I don't know what we're having for supper.
I don't know what we're having either. We just went to the grocery store and then everybody was like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what we should have. And I was like, okay,
Story of my life.
nobody's making a decision, and I made a beeline and picked something.
So this is like adult problems for sure. This morning I realized that last night, like Chris made supper last night. He's very good about doing that. I never complain about that. But we just went to the grocery store yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And so he had used like a brand new bag of shredded cheese. And he left the bag out. Like, I don't want to go back to the grocery store. Like, how often do you use shredded cheese? Always.
Always.
And it's out on the counter.
Well, throw Chris away.
Right.
Away.
Okay, but what is everyone else reading? Are you participating in Squash That series? If you are, what prompts are you getting after right now? This one is still for what is this for? On My TBR the longest? And I think that's the only one it qualifies for. Let me look.
This one, I agree, is the only one. This is Airfire is On My TBR the longest, and that's all it qualifies for.
This only works for On My TBR the longest. But that's okay. After this, I only have, well, I have to read one more book to complete the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I only need final book in a series, 2021 pub, and series most recently started. And I know I can double up on those.
And then I need a lot of them.
Before the coffee gets cold. I was going to say, you were reading that last time we were sprinting too, I think, which neither of us, we're both still reading exactly what we were reading last time.
Mm-hmm. Adriana, the love of my life.
Hi, I'm still at work. I'll be reading the third Percy Jackson when I get home.
Yay.
I know, I barely get home from work in time to do these.
That's fine.
We talked about Percy Jackson last time because I said I tried to read it and didn't like it, but have you read the whole series, Kayla?
The whole like original series is 5 books, right?
Right, like the 5, yeah.
I know for a fact I've read 4 of them. I think
Okay.
5. I think. I don't remember them.
You don't remember them?
No, I remember the first one and the second one, but none of the rest.
That's how I am with a series of unfortunate events. Like the first one felt really familiar reading it. Like I know I've probably read that 10 times. And then like going forward, I don't think I ever finished the series. So I think they're gonna get less and less familiar as I go.
Yeah. There's one of them, and now that I just started speaking, and now I can't remember what I was going to say, but there's one of them that I know about, and I think it's my favorite idea of the books. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Because I've only read the first one, I think, but I've obviously seen the show.
Of a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
I never did watch the show, I guess. Was it good?
It's so good. Like,
I never watch adaptations. Like I hate when stuff is adapted.
ooh,
For me, like if I read something and it's like my favorite thing, it honestly like pisses me off if it's adapted. Cause like that's my thing, and now all these people who never read it, don't know what it is, are gonna be like, "This is the best thing ever," and I'm gonna be like, "Get out."
yep, I could agree with that. But my favorite, probably one of my favorite adaptations ever is the Water for Elephants movie is so good. The book
Oh,
was
I've
amazing.
never read, never seen.
It's so good. 10 out of
I've like started making a list of what I need to watch during my maternity leave, so let me just add that. My original plan was to rewatch the entire like One Tree Hill,
10. Ooh.
all of it, because I haven't watched it in quite a while. Okay,
I think
Water for Elephants. Because realistically, I'm not going to be reading, right?
you're gonna have a baby, of course not.
And most of the extended series that I'm working through a reread. When did they when did those originally come out? I'm asking, but I'm looking it up.
2000.
Also, we will sprint for the first time at 10 after. And we probably are not going to stay live quite as long this time, so I might do like 25-minute sprints instead of 30. I just like the longer one, so I don't want to go too short, but so the
Bailey,
first one was published in 2005.
were you filming a video yesterday or today?
Why? What do I have out?
Oh, I was looking behind you and I was looking at if those were books or not.
Well, yeah, they are.
Because I
This
think my
is like
just
an
floating.
ice pack, the blue thing.
Oh, okay.
That's like a cheap air conditioner my husband thought he should buy. That's like basically a garbage pile. That's a book to get rid of. I can't even point in the right direction. But like over here is my iPad and books.
Okay.
This room is a mess.
It's okay. If you see me after I film, there's books everywhere. And just shit everywhere.
Yes, but the first Percy Jackson book came out in 2005. So the Netflix show of series. So I'll have to watch that once I do my reread. I'm not gonna watch it before I do my reread. Does the sorry, excuse me. Does the Netflix like is it one season that covers all the books or is it a movie?
It's a show, and I think there are 2 seasons, and then every like 2 or 3 episodes, I think is one.
Is one book.
I,
So but like the 2 seasons is the whole series.
yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a banner ready. We're gonna read for 25 minutes at 10 after. So that's this many minutes, correct?
Yes.
Is that good math? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited because I think I'm gonna finish another thing.
Yay.
Hopefully, if I can keep my crap together while we do this. Also, this is the first time today that I wore clothes and I was like, that doesn't fit me. The sweatshirt's too short.
Oh.
Oh well, it's gonna happen. I'm like ready to pack up all my clothes.
Have you bought
Okay,
any
off we
maternity
go.
clothes?
I just got a pair of jeans, and
Oh,
that's all that I have so far. Okay, read. Time to
okay.
go. Okay. That's time.
Hello.
I read 24 pages.
Heck yeah. I had to do something on my phone, so I put on my audiobook. I listened to 55 minutes of
Nice.
Queen of Air and Darkness.
Are you listening to it 2 times?
2.2, yeah.
I actually can't listen that fast. My mom sent a group message, so I was like, my phone was going. Danielle's here. Hello, hello. I'm glad other people are still reading what they were reading last time we were here too. I think I read 6. Oh God. Like my mom has started like getting baby clothes that are
Not cute.
So I'm glad she sent it to me and my sister. My sister was like dibs on the Hawkeye dress because we're from Iowa. Like all you. Like they look like church outfits.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So whatever.
Couldn't be me.
Hello, Ruby. So
Ruby!
glad to see you. I actually was just thinking, Ruby, about how I commented on your TikTok TBR that like I would have most of the prompts covered if you needed to use that friend space. And I was gonna go check and see how many I had done. I'd hate for you to be banking on me and then me not follow through. I hopped on pretty late. I read 4 pages. A page is a page.
Yeah.
Did
It's better than nothing.
some tabbing. I'm not an annotator.
I'm not-
I will tab if a book starts to like piss me off so that I have some receipts.
Oh,
Like
okay.
so that I can go back and be like, this was what I hated. I don't have very many that are actually I have been rereading the Legend trilogy. Where did I put it? 1 second.
Bailey's gonna go find her receipts, y'all.
Oh my gosh. No, like this, I liked this series. But when did I read this? Probably like 20. When did this come out? Like I read this when it came out. 2013. So the tabs I put in this make me want to cry. Like I don't want to read this physical edition because these tabs are like the big, thick ones and they stick out so far.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't want to hold this book when I read it. Like who does that? Does that bug anyone else?
You do that.
Apparently I do that. But now I use like the flimsy ones. Like these are what I use now if I need to. And I put them so you can barely see them poking out.
I think I annotated a book once and I was like, oh, they need to stick out really far so I can see them. And I hated it. So then I
No,
annotated.
sis. Yeah. It's just hard to read it again if you do that.
Mhm.
Do you tab at all now?
No,
I've
because
never
usually,
written in a book.
yeah, usually I'm reading like a library book, so no, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna tab a book and then not go back to it.
Exactly.
So dramatic.
Did anyone look up when Chris brought me this?
No, I
Do you want
wish.
to see my if you want to see my husband's dad bod, he came in with no shirt and handed me this orange juice. I was like, Chris, you know I'm on here.
I missed a Chris dad bod. That sucks.
That's why book darts are the best. They're little mouse sleeves that don't hang out. They wrap around the edges of the page. Aren't they like heavy? Expensive? Like the point of a book dart would be to like take them out when you're done with the book, right? Like you're not going to keep that in a book. Correct?
I don't know. I didn't know what a book dart was, and then I think Adriana showed them in one of her videos, and so the only reference I have is that video of hers.
Let's Google a book darts. Yeah, they are. Right, so to me that wouldn't be like a permanent. That would be like, right, I'm gonna leave these in till I like want to review the book and then take them out. I bought some big tabs that I use on Act Your Age Eve Brown, and they annoy me.
Aww. Poor Eve.
Oh, so they're not nearly as expensive as I thought.
Yeah, that's kind of a good
Like
deal.
that's a big pack. Also, I have before. I need to get a hold of somebody that works at a Half Price Books because that's where I most commonly bring my books. I have before like just brought a bag of books and brought books in that I was just like, I'm not taking my tabs out of this. So I'm curious if like the employees sit and take those out or if they put them on the shelves so that like if someone bought that, they would have my tabs.
Maybe if they were like the small ones that you kind of can't see.
Yeah, like these ones.
Oh yeah, I would. If I worked there, I would be obnoxious. Not obnoxious. I would just leave them.
You would leave them?
Yeah.
Like I've bought books that have like from Half Price Books that have been like written in because they take everything. Like Half Price Books takes all the books you bring them.
Yeah.
But like some of them they donate and don't sell in the store. But they take it all. Where you know like some consignment they'll be like, "Okay, we're going to take these, but here's like the crap we didn't want back."
Yeah.
I bought what book was it? It was in a vlog. And it was a mass market, but I read it and there was like halfway through was like a note. Like I want to say it was a note like from Elaine to Betty that was like, I read this. I think you'll really like it. Like just give it back when you're done. And it was like just old lady notes.
Oh,
I'm like, I want that in every used book that I purchase.
just old lady notes.
Like, right. I can't think of what book it was. Can't take him anywhere.
That's fine.
I basically just looked at him like, yeah, you're on this.
And he's just like,
He doesn't care. Okay, should we go again at 45?
sure.
25-minute sprints are going to make me do math the whole time. That'd be till 10 after?
Yes.
Okay. I'm determined. I think I made time according to Bookly during that sprint. How long is this? This is the race to me getting to page 387. And I'm currently on page 319.
Oh, you got this.
I got this. For sure, for sure. And then I can bring these books back to the library and never have to go back there again.
Perfect. Yes.
Hey, I read the two that I took. Because it was Every Heart a Doorway and this. Have fun at the gym. It's so hot here. You would not catch me at the gym. I mean, you never would anyway.
I think it was when I left the house to run an errand, it was 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's not that hot here, but it's hot for here. 84. We all know that I like winter. Don't start with me.
I would rather put on clothes than have to take clothes off in the weather.
Yeah. Bookly has this book as done it, and it's more than that. You can edit when you add a book to Bookly. You can edit the pages because I too sometimes like this book is like 387, but then it has like the acknowledgement. So I feel like some people will enter it as like 392. And I always go back and edit it so it's like 387. So it tells me when I'll actually be done. So if you do have Bookly, you can edit how long they are. But it's time to sprint again. Okay. That's time again.
Okay, how much did you read, baby?
I read 26 pages, but I actually just looked at Goodreads, and Danielle here must have finished her book because I saw she rated it.
Ooh.
You rarely turn your air on in your car? Honey, no.
See, okay, my problem with that is I'm conditioned that I need the air to either to be on like half blast or full blast. And I need it when I drive because my dad growing up my dad had a breathing problem, like a breathing disease. And so he needed the air to constantly circulate. So I'm just conditioned that I need
So
it
you're used to
on.
it, right?
Ugh.
I'm like, yeah, if the space around me isn't 70 degrees, something's gonna be blowing on me.
Yep.
How many pages did you read?
I just calculated and I read 13 pages.
Nice. Are you like engaged in it still?
Oh yeah. I think the more I
Okay.
go, the more I'm getting into it.
Okay, good.
Hello.
6 pages again. I had something I wanted to talk about during this break too that I thought about. Yeah, when my sister and mom ride with me, they make me turn it on. I would also.
I'm not a complainer. Usually I just sit in the back and just deal with it if it's not my car. But
I mean, that's not how I'd want to phrase it, but I would say something. 2% of Lying with Lions. Nice. If it's above 85, my AC will be on in the car. Like, I start my car before I leave work to like let it cool down for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I drive like an old vehicle that doesn't cool down very fast.
That was me in high school.
It's 75 every day here. I'm living my best life. Don't know how I survived LA. Like, that would be ideal. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that Iowa gets like so cold, but it also gets so hot here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, summer is not pleasant
And
here
winter
either.
wasn't there apparently either.
I love winter. Like, I would take like 0-degree weather all year. Like, I will not move away from winter times. I finished and moved my audiobook of finale. Oh, nice. Do I need to link Stasia here? Speaking of, I bought Caraval because Stasia said she was going to do a Caraval read along, and she's not yet. So am I just supposed to wait because she's doing the Lunar along?
Oh.
So now I'm like, I bought this.
Just read it, baby.
I still want to read it.
I'm obsessed with that series. Like,
Have you read the whole thing?
it's all of it. Yep.
Okay.
In
Well, once I have permission to start more series, I have Caraval.
just calling Stasia right now. Let's do this.
Right. Right. I love how I'm in Scotland, so I have no idea what temperature that is.
So
You know what? I'll do the right thing and beep boop bop calculate. So like,
I'm trying to
let's do like what is
because 35 Celsius
80 degrees
is like 90 degrees, I think.
Fahrenheit in Celsius. So 80 degrees, which is like about like average temperature for Iowa this time of year. Like we'll get 90 degrees sometimes, we'll get 70 degrees sometimes, but like 80 is probably like average. Says is 26.667 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like super hot here.
Yeah.
But that's warmer than I want it.
I was watching something the other day, and they were talking about how hot it was, and they were like, "Yeah, it's 35 degrees," and I was confused for like 5 minutes.
Oh, right. You're like that. You need a coat.
Yeah, you want to put a jacket on? And they're like sweating.
Bye, Liz.
Bye.
Okay, what I wanted to talk about is I don't know if you participated in this the last time it happened, but you don't know how hyped I am that they're doing, even though it's just a weekend edition of the Thousand Doors.
Yes.
Okay.
I loosely participated last time, but I'm very excited for this weekend one.
Like, I love readathons. Like, it's what gets me motivated. I love a good prompt. I love a good, you know, short time frame challenge, even though this is 2 weeks, but I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've kind of been banking on Becca's Bookoplathon happening in September again,
Yeah.
but like,
You would have
where's
picked.
the announce it because I have no other September plans. I literally like was like September, I'm doing this again. But what if it's not happening? I'm literally like banking on it. And I'm not just gonna do it by myself.
If you do it by yourself, then I'll do it with you.
I'm not gonna. I'll find a different readathon then. But I will be sad.
She has to be doing it again. Like
That's like I started my channel. Like my first video was my Bookoplathon TBR. Yeah.
That was my.
So I've been really banking on it. Like I want to do it again.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I think that TBR either was my first TBR or it was my second TBR, but it wasn't my first.
My anniversary is coming up. I wrote it down when it is. It's soon. My booktube anniversary is on the 26th.
I'm so excited.
You just had yours.
Yeah, I had mine last week on the 4th. We're a year old. Oh my goodness.
We're so cute. Oh, that's hot. No, thank you. I got second-degree burns in that heat in 2 hours. Ooh, I burn crispy. Like I'm the one I get made fun of because I constant like SPF 50, and everyone's like, you come back from vacation with no tan, and I'm like, yeah, but I come back without a sunburn.
Hmm.
I want to do the Thousand Doors, but I'm stressed. Oh, it's too short. So I think it's 3 days, and there will be 3 prompts to get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
But like the last time they did it, the prompts were pretty like vague. Where like if you wanted to work in like 2 graphic novels in 1 book, you probably would be able to.
I think because the last one was a week long, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think I only read like 2 books for it.
Yeah, because I think it was like 5. Like there was 5 prompts.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the concept, to be honest.
It's so smart.
Like the thing of like once I finish my book, then I get to like click the next thing and find out the next prompt.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me be like, I need to finish my book right now because I won't look ahead.
I won't either.
I know some people will probably like click through and be like, this will lead me here or here. No, I like don't let myself click until I finish. If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, this is a like choose your own adventure basically readathon hosted by Meg with Books, T Books and Tasman.
And drinking by my show.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's Emma's thing. So that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna sprint again in 1 minute, but I'm gonna click through these quick. I want to do the Rebecca book. That's the same one, right? Becca's? But she hasn't announced it yet. So I'm hoping that she's doing it. Really hoping. Right, like if you don't finish in the time, you can still do it. I know that Ashley did it, from Up Fiction and Fantasy did it for like the whole month. Like the week-long one. Like she just kept doing it casually till she finished.
Yeah.
Last time. Me too, me too. I hope they do another full-length one also, though.
Well, because the last one was
I just really like it.
Or November.
I think I looked and it was November, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't read that fast if I don't have an audiobook, so I'm not sure if I'll get past the first 1,000 doors prompt. I liked that last time it was a month long. Oh yeah, it was a month because they did were like we're gonna be really active for the first week, but it's all month.
Yeah. I think I only
Okay.
participated in the first week.
Me too. It keeps clinging to my coaster and I jump every time because I like this. I pick up the coaster, but this is like a clay coaster and it falls. Okay, it's time to read.
Okay.
Okay, we made it.
Okay.
How did you do?
I read 10 pages.
Nice. I read 27.
Yes.
I'm almost done, but it's not going well.
Oh.
Like I got to the big, it's, a detective action story basically. So I got to the thing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like the thing.
Oh, okay. When we started sprinting, I remembered this and I forgot to tell you. And I'm going to try to make it as non-spoilery as possible for everybody else.
Awesome. Okay.
But either this morning when I was I think it was this morning because I don't think I read very much last night. This morning when I was reading was the
Okay.
Skinwalker scene, where Selena's like, bye, and then Skinwalkers. It was really cool. I was scared for a second.
Yeah. I don't think that's spoilery at all. That's really vague.
Good. But I thought about that and I was like, I need to tell you how I felt about that scene.
Yeah. I don't know about this series if it's such a long series that I'm like, do I give up on it? Do I try one more? So I haven't read, this is book number 5.
Uh-huh.
I had read book number 4 in 2019. So that's how long it had been since I read
Oh.
1. And so I'll have to read the synopsis of the next one. I don't know.
I really want to read the first one, so eventually.
Yeah, I don't really remember much about the cases that they're solving in the first ones,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember the lives of our characters, our detective people.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm reading the next synopsis quick.
It's okay. I didn't see this.
I don't know. The next one sounds like it's these aren't spoilery at all, because it's each one is covering basically a different investigation. It says, well, in an airport restroom, one of our main people overhears a girl's pleading voice, please, I want to go home. Something isn't right here.
That
So
intrigued me. I want to know.
right. So I don't know. Okay, let's see what everyone else read. 5%,
Yay!
8%.
Heck yeah.
Ruby asks, I'm reading Fallen by Karen Slaughter. The first book is Triptych, and this is a series that she's been writing for 20 years. And so this was published in 2011. So I just do think that the more current they get, the more some of the issues I'm having with the series will go away as well.
Mm-hmm.
You would hope, but I said in my vlog, this isn't spoilery, but there is stuff in this that is racist. Do you think what I told you is a spoiler?
I read it.
If I'm really vague about what
Yeah, don't say.
I just won't say who the characters are. There's a thing in this one where somebody finds out that they have a sibling they didn't know about, and that their parent got rid of said sibling because the baby was brown. And so that's part of the big reveal in this, which is so gross to me. This will be 1 or 2 stars, but that hasn't been an issue in the other ones. And also the R word was used in this. So this one, not it.
Mm-hmm. Have the other ones been 4 or 5 stars, or
Because it's not so fresh in my mind, I don't want to say that there's nothing problematic in those ones. But I gave the first and the third 3 stars. I gave the second 5 stars and the fourth 4 stars. So it's been like all over. There's been one 5-star that I've given. And I think it's just one of those series that like book to book is so different. Like it's not like a fantasy series where you're directly like this leads to this to this. Like each one is kind of its own thing.
Yeah.
And I like Karen Slaughter's new stuff. I don't think that this is excusable. But like I said, I would like to think that she's learned since then. And I like some of her newer stuff. And she's also known for being pretty like gory, in your face. So that's why I'm like, am I committed to this? How many books did I say this was the other day when I looked? 10 book series. Yeah. Like, am I committed to continue? I don't know. I will probably read at least one more.
Yeah, I say read one more, and then if you don't like the 6th one,
I think because it's been so long since I've read in the series, I'll give it one more.
Yeah.
Like maybe I just am over it. Yeah, hopefully more recent ones will be okay. Yeah. I'm not having good luck this challenge with ratings. It can only get less offensive. You would hope. Like the way that this is framed is not like I've read more racist stuff than this. Know what I mean? Like I've read worse than this. So it can get more offensive. But my experience with reading other Karen Slaughter stuff is I do think that she has hopefully learned her lesson.
Yeah. Because I read The Good Daughter, and I don't.
Yeah, and I don't
think bad.
Like I pick up pretty well, I think, on like problematic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so like those didn't stand out to me as having like I mean those have huge trigger warnings. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
I don't know. What do you know what you're going to pick up after that?
Well, I started First Comes Like, just what I started in the last sprint. So that's what I'm reading next. And then what do I need for the prompt? So then I will be done with then I need to read Captured to finish the Beverly Jenkins trilogy. So those are my next 2. And then I'll have to read The Duchess Deal. No, The Governess Game.
Yes.
And then all the prompts will be done.
I think I'm like halfway.
I know. I'm like surprised by myself.
Next time we do this, I'm not going to pick huge books. I'm going to try to find a series.
Right. We'll have to talk because I definitely want to do this again. We'll have to talk about like how long we want to do it for next time. If we want to like restructure the prompt thing, if we want to not do levels, like maybe we could do bingo next time, maybe we could do something else. Plan it further in advance.
Yep.
But I want to do it again. Like I think this is good every once in a while to like I'm really getting through series.
Yeah, you are.
And I need to be. Like this is shit that needed to happen.
Yeah. And there's more. I have more. Most of the unread books on my shelves here at my apartment are all first books in a series, but I keep putting them off because I have so many others.
Right.
So this was helpful for that.
I recently rearranged my TBR stacks. Mm-hmm. Like it's 3 shelves on my shelves basically. And like I basically put them by I'm trying to finish all the books I own before this year by the end of this year. So I put all those first and then I put my book of the month books. And then I put all the series I'm in the middle of. And then I put like all my other stuff that isn't a first book in a series and then all my stuff is a first book in a series. And so I can like blatantly look at like these are all first books in a series right now. And I don't want to look because
Like,
I'm not allowed to touch those right now.
oh, but they want you to
So
read
it's
them.
sad. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. A lot of it is like, to me, like historical romance. Like that's something I could not read an installment of for like a year and it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be better about like starting a fantasy series. I just need to finish it
Yeah,
because I can't remember what's going on to continue later.
that's like
I
when
say that as I'm basically only reading romance for this.
true. True. Well, like that's like when I read the Assassin's Blade. It was a prequel, so it was fine. But when I started this, I think I told you I was like, they're saying stuff, and I don't remember
I don't remember.
because
Yeah.
I was around midnight in early November.
Oh, I'm definitely like after 3 months with fantasy, like shoot.
Oopsies, gotta reread them.
Right. Hello, Danielle. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
What? It's getting hot up here again. I think it's just the longer I sit. So at the hour, we'll do one more sprint.
Okay.
I will be finishing this book. I only have less than 15 pages left.
Oh,
Then I'll
so
be done. Then I'll enter it into Compile before the sprint's over and tell you what I'm going to rate it.
perfect. Okay. So you always use Bookly, and you keep talking about it, and so I just downloaded it.
Okay, I need to be honest about my Bookly usage
Okay.
because every time someone gets it, because I talk about it, I feel bad because I have had Bookly for so long and I have the pro version for free. Like I one time paid for the pro version years ago and I got grandfathered in, so I don't have to pay for the pro version, but now they charge like a monthly
I'm looking at it right
fee. So I'm always like, I don't pay for that.
I honestly probably won't use it as much. I just like the idea of it, so I'm gonna try it for a little bit, and then I'll
Like
probably.
I love it and I'm so like dedicated to it now that if I had to pay for it, I would.
Mhm.
Like what's the subscription cost? Is it $4.99 a month?
Let me look.
$1.99?
Girl, I think it's more than that.
Right, like it's so I just like to be transparent about that. Like I know it's paid now, but I didn't pay for it. Like I one time paid like $5 for it.
I don't want to
And now
claim.
it's like more than that a month.
Okay, so a month it's $4.99. 6 months it's $19.99, and then
Yeah.
it's $30.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not paying that.
Like you can still track your time without it. So I would see like use it and see if you like it
hmm
because you can just get more of the stats with the pro. And like I'm more than willing to show anybody like what the pro features are as well. Like screenshots of like this is what I can see because I have the pro.
Uh-huh.
So feel free to ask.
I really see about it. I really like that it tells you like at the pace you're reading, you have this much time.
Yeah.
I
Does
think
it
that
do that without the pro?
yeah, it has it on here.
Right. So that's right. Oh, that's like my favorite part to be like, this says I only have 2 hours.
hmm
Like I can do 2 hours, right?
Yeah, like that's easy.
I want to finish this chapter before I sleep as it's almost 1 a.m. So I probably won't be here at the end of the sprint. That is
Okay.
good. Oh no. I'm getting text messages.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
Oh no, no. What happened?
This
What?
is my mother-in-law. Okay? This is what she sent me.
Ah, a little
She
horse.
said, for Mabel.
Yeah, do it. Buy
I'm not getting no. My in-laws have horses. My sister-in-law barrel races.
it.
Like, what is this? A miniature pony? A donkey? What is this?
It looks like a miniature pony.
My child will not be on that.
I keep telling John I want to buy a cow, and he yells at me.
I'm honestly not an animal lover, just dogs.
Just the one single baby you have.
Yeah. I needed sprints. Usually I do. And Mabel does not need a horse.
Wait until she can stand on her own, and
Like,
then
I'm scared of horses. I've never been within 10 feet of any of the horses that they do have. So
oh, okay.
I'm not going to bring her to do that.
I've pet a horse before, but I've never been on one.
Goats are number one. Yeah, so my in-laws have like goats as well. They have horses. They have basically like a hobby farm. It's great. But we're going to read now.
Okay.
Do you want to do a full 25 minutes? Because it's not going to take me 25 minutes.
What do
Should
you
we do
how
20?
20's cool.
Okay, we'll go till 20. Sorry if anyone else was banking on longer. Okay, that's time.
Did you finish?
Yes, I did.
Yay!
I gave it 2,
Oh.
but not 1. Like, it was between 1 and 2, so.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah. I did like my little Goodreads review, and I just think that it ended up like there's other stuff happening that's like overarching through the series stuff happening that was good outside of the main plot of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many pages did you read?
I read 13 pages, and they were amazing. She goes to sleep, and then she has this dream about her parents, and I like wanted to cry.
I feel that. Like, I read that so recently that I can remember every single thing that you mentioned. If it had been a while, I'd probably be like, I don't remember that.
What dream?
Right.
Let's see. What
Hello, hello. That was actually our last sprint, but thank you for popping in. Going to bed now, but read 3%. Good night. I'm sure you already went to bed, but thank you for joining us. I know you're traveling at the end of the week here. Are we gonna sprint again?
We could do Saturday.
I mean, we don't have to decide right now.
Okay. Saturday or Sunday, I can make it work.
Okay. Saturday, I have Chris's company picnic.
Okay, so
But that'll be like an afternoon thing.
Okay.
So I could do like Saturday night or anytime Sunday.
Okay.
So up to you. I know that you're gonna be home. You're gonna be with your husband. So.
I don't know if he gets back Sunday or Monday. So.
Oh, you don't know if he's gonna be back?
Yeah, because I get back on
Okay.
Friday, but I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Just keep me posted.
Okay.
Okay, I need to figure out supper, so I guess we'll split the scene for the night.
Okay.
I listened to 5% more. That last book has an inner. What did you switch to? Because I know that you finished the one in the Bromance Book Club.
Finale?
No, Danielle finished. Oh yeah, duh. We talked about that already. This last book has an interesting twist.
I'm trying to remember what happened.
I do need to get to that. And it's only 3 books.
People have a lot of thoughts on the ending. Not the ending, but
Oh,
like
really?
the whole last book.
Like mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Like some people love it, some people hate it.
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
It makes me nervous because it's compared to Where Dreams Descend, and Where Dreams Descend was bad.
But it's better. It's
okay.
It's
Who did I see today? I watched a TBR video today that somebody said like, "Oh, I'm gonna try to get to this one for somebody must be doing it for like a Patreon buddy read." And I saw somebody, not that person, being like, "I'm gonna try to get to it if I can," and I commented and was like, "You can just skip it. Don't stress yourself out over getting to that one."
Yeah, true.
That's bad. I'm bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
You can't love them all.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok today that was like about book criticism, and then it was like people can criticize my favorite book because everybody has their own opinion, da 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 da, and it was like, and then it went to the next slide, and it was like, but these books are perfect, and it was like Evelyn Hugo, Six of Crows, and like another one, and I was like, true.
Okay.
Hugo.
I don't think I have any favorites that I would like truly be offended if somebody was like, "That's garbage."
I do. I have one.
Because to each their own.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, I changed my mind. I was gonna say Red Rising if people don't like Red Rising, but
I haven't read that.
Some people don't like sci-fi. I mean,
yeah.
So that could be that.
Like, what book would I go so hard for and be like, "No, you're wrong"? I don't know. Like, even because like some of my favorites would be like The House in the Cerulean Sea.
And a lot of
And like, I
people,
just know that, yeah. Yeah, like Home Before Dark. I know a lot of people don't like that. So I don't know. Uh, Honestly, if people say they don't like Heartstopper, I'm like, you're wrong.
remember the first Prince and we canceled Sarah? Poor Sarah.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad.
Just want to say that I finished The Wild Air, which was the book I was reading in the previous live, and it was so cute. Yay! We were all still reading what we were reading in the previous live.
Yep.
It's only been, I mean, it was a Monday. We basically missed a Monday. Nobody's gonna do that much on a Monday.
Yeah. Imagine me coming today and being like, I finished Air of Fire, and I had like 700
Right,
pages to read. No way.
right. Not on a Monday. Okay, I need to figure out dinner and then catch up on Love Island, you know, the important things. So,
Yep. Okay.
have a good night. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.